Namaste, good people. Welcome to your quick, efficient, and effective yoga practice. Excellent one to get the day started. It'll be gentle. We won't stay in any of the poses for too long, but there also won't be a lot of fast transitions. It's a really good way to gently warm the body, 10 minutes of work, and then get you in the shower and out the door, or maybe just straight out the door. I'm not judging. Come down to the floor. Oh, you hear my knees? Goodness gracious, 35. Come down to all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're just gonna warm the wrist up. Spread the fingers out nice and wide and begin to rotate the shoulders, clockwise motion. Bring the body forward, just giving the wrist a nice gentle stretch. Change directions. Okay, now bring the hands back a little closer to the knees and then do the same thing, just to intensify the stretch ever so gently in the wrist. Just very important for wrist health, wrist safety, to get them warmed up. We won't be spending too much time on our hands. Hold in the middle and just bring the shoulders forward as far as comfortable, and then sit back on the toes. Forward and back. Sit on the back of the heels. Toes are still tucked. We're stretching out the feet. Shake the wrist out a little bit. And we're going to come in to our first plank pose of the day. Lift the hips in line with the shoulders. Option, you can always bring the knees down. You can play with this a little bit if needed. Not here for long. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Next inhale, downward dog. Walk the feet in a little bit and play around with the down dog. You can walk the heels, bend one knee at a time. I'm adjusting my hands as needed, rotating the elbows back, externally rotating the upper arm. I can bend the knees, push the chest closer to the thighs. And now we're going to roll through to plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Your next inhale, roll forward to plank. And as you exhale, stay. Inhale to downward dog. Exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale. Inhale to downward dog. One more inhale to plank. Bring the knees down to the floor, push back, child's pose, untuck the toes. Forearms, elbows to the floor, and just relax here for a second. Once again, not trying to kill anybody with the morning practice. You stay there. Let me just adjust my dressings a little bit. Okay, come back up to all fours. You might be on a yoga mat. You come to the top of the mat, take the feet back for plank, downward dog. On the next inhale, we roll forward and we bring the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Inhale. Right foot outside of hand. Lizard lunge. I can bring my right hand to my knee, just allowing the hand to gently push the knee out. I'm coming forward and backward in my lizard. If you need to, you can bring the knee down to the floor. Perfectly fine. Step the right foot back. Inhale to downward dog. On your next inhale, bring the left foot outside the left hand. Lizard lunge. Once again, you can move the hips around, bounce them as much as you need. Exhale, step back, plank, downward dog. Walk your feet forward in between the hands. And just hold here. Feel free to bend the knees, alternating right and left. Take a deep breath in, inhale to standing. Trying to uncurl the spine as much as possible. Arms to the side, palms facing forward. On your next inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, lift the chest. And lower. Step back into plank. Inhale, lift the hips for downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, roll forward, right foot outside of right hand. Lift the chest. On your exhale, step back. Downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward outside of hand. Lift the chest, stay for the exhale. Inhale, step back. Downward dog. Walk the feet forward. Inhale, lift. To standing, hands go overhead, straight into extended mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. On your inhale, step the left leg back for crescent lunge. Bend the back knee, bend the front knee, push it out. On your next inhale, you're going to rotate to the right. Right hand falls behind, left hand pushes forward. I'm pushing my left heel forward. On your next inhale, both arms sweep overhead. Step in, chair pose, both knees bent. 2 deep breaths. 1 more deep breath. Come to standing, arms down to the side. Roll the shoulders a few times. I'm not going to try and kill you. Bring the feet and the legs still. On your next inhale, right leg steps back. Bend the right and the left knee, arms overhead for crescent lunge. And on your next exhale, the left arm drops, and now you rotate to the left over the left knee. Push the right heel forward. 1 more deep breath. Arms sweep overhead. Step in, chair pose, knees bent, arms next to the ears. 1 more deep breath. As you exhale, straighten the legs. Come to a seated position. Legs crossed. You can go right in front of left or left in front of right. I'm going to reach my arms up. I'm going to come over the front. Modified half lotus. Sit up and switch. And we stay here for about 20 seconds. Same as other side. You do not have to force this, so I'm not very flexible in my hips, but I'm just gently trying to relax into the pose as much as I can, right? You might be in lotus, you might be in modified half lotus, your legs might be more or less crossed, that's fine. Release, take the legs apart. This is a gentle, very gentle, wide leg stick pose. I'm just slowly bringing my body forward, lifting my chest, hands on the floor. If I can get my elbows on the floor, my forearms, by all means. I understand it's early for some of us. Right here is perfectly fine. Relax, sit up, come down to your back. You have bridge, hip bridge, bring the heels close to the butt. Just squeeze the glutes, chin off chest, and we're just holding here in a hip bridge for about 15 seconds. Release the hips down. Slowly, just bring the knees not quite to the chest, just 90 degrees. You can circle the knees left to right, right to left. If you're comfortable, you can come into a happy baby. Grab the outside of the foot, or you can grab the outside of the knee, whatever is most comfortable for you. Stay here for 2 more deep breaths. One more. Big exhale through the mouth. Release the legs down. However you see fit, come up to a seated position. That was your gentlish, invigorating, quick morning practice. Truly hope you enjoyed. If this is the start to your day, enjoy it. Whether it's the middle or the evening, I hope you have a great rest of it. Until next time, namaste.